So I guess part of the portfolio that I look after is System X, and the product and that's incorporated in that is rack servers, tower servers, and then blade center as well. One of the most kind of important things to remember is that IBM has a very a kind of a global focus on creating smarter systems for a smarter planet, of which I guess I look after the x86 portfolio of that from IBM. So one of the prime directives that we had from a recent announcement, which was our X5 portfolio, really focuses on three key areas, and I guess you've touched on two of those already, but we've seen increasing requirements globally for more and more memory to go into systems, to get a finer balance between CPU increases in performance and getting more memory to kind of address the kind of the greater need to virtualize out of that. What we've also seen as well is you'll hear this several times coming from all of our product portfolios, doing more with less, and that really is another key focus for us. And then finally, it's about simplification, using systems management and actually really making the job of the IT communities a lot easier for automation and kind of deployment and progression and doing that. And so those are kind of the three focus areas of what we do with X5. So the whole x86 portfolio, the System X portfolio that IBM has is designed for and can be used by mid-market and mid-sized organizations. I guess the important thing for the businesses to remember is which components or what are they trying to do with the products, and with our sort of our standard rack and tower servers, we've got a great entry level price point for the right type of application, and what we've actually seen is that there's no one server for every single job, and so using that as a cost-effective way for applications that require to be in their own standalone environment is one way of doing it. The other way is for enterprise systems, and with X5, which was launched 3 months ago now, we've actually seen that there's more and more environments being able to be virtualized, and so you can actually get a better return on investment by consolidating more and actually getting a better bang for your buck by buying bigger systems, but actually putting more applications and operating systems and more of your IT on that, which actually turns out to be more cost effective. I think the broadest portfolio is what we really offer, and whether it's a traditional x86 and System X product set, or whether you're running an enterprise Unix environment and you want the best of breed from power systems, whether you're running mainframes in banks and the kind of the real enterprise class products. Those are the kind of the keys that we see from a server platform. And then storage, again, the same. We've got entry-level price points designed perfectly for the mid-market, but again, we scale all the way up to things like our XIV product and then our N-series products, which really gives us the breadth that I think nobody else can deliver in the market. So Virtual Fabric is IBM's blade center was where we started out with, but it's about us converging and consolidating the network. So what we've actually seen is emerging technologies like fiber channel going over a traditional Ethernet fabric. And so Virtual Fabric is IBM's kind of evolution of 10 gig. And so 10 gig we've seen globally from a price point coming to a much more entry-level price point, and actually a much better price point for any client to kind of look at, whereas 3 years ago it was just very expensive. But what we're doing is utilizing that 10 gig and actually putting a traditional fiber channel fabric over a 10 gig sort of bandwidth in the backplane. So I guess there's that, and we're also as well seeing that we're able to take a 10 gig fabric and actually carve that up into multiple separate sort of NICs and deliver that to a hypervisor or an operating system. So if you've got something like X5, which delivers more and more performance greater virtual machines, you kind of need more and more I/O to satisfy that need. And so the way you do that is by bringing in 10 gig. And as I was talking to a client earlier on today, we had 10 gig about 6 months ago. A 10 gig HPA would cost you around about $5,500 New Zealand dollars. And today we're seeing a price point entry of that being around about $1,500. So a dramatic reduction, which is actually making it kind of more applicable and more cost effective, and definitely a lot more interest, I think, for clients. I guess what we've got and running over a series of streams will be a variety of after 5 events where we'll be inviting clients to come in and talk to us and our teams about challenges that they're seeing in the ICT environment and the ways in which IBM is evolving or emerging technologies that are helping them, whether that's fibre channel over Ethernet or memory bottlenecks or things like that. So that's kind of one way to come in and talk to us about that. Other ways is that you can kind of follow us on Twitter, but I think the other thing as well is looking at our Business Insight website, some of the blogs and some of the subject matter experts we've got on there. We've got a variety of people with different broad-based product portfolios and knowledges, and we're here to help. So yeah, feel free to contact us.